it's a gift. Glad I recognized it first, cause if it wasn't music, my life would've turned out worse. Behind the prison bars, now I'm getting paid for bars. The ones you envy, baby, I done party with them stars. Not a bragger, I'm just showing you what I made. So when you're speaking ill about me, you don't hear it say.
All right, y'all, welcome back.
Yo.
You already know what it is. It's Chance. Got D-Rook in the house. Y'all know who he is. Special guest today, my sister, Bettina Bunny. We definitely need her expertise today.
The scariest girl on Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my God. Yep.
It's actually better at Call of Duty now.
Ooh.
Bettina Bunny, BUNNI. PlayStation 4, 5. Wait, 4. We're gonna get to 5 soon.
Damn right.
Yeah, if y'all hit the Patreon link up in here in the Cash App, we're gonna get that PS5 too. So let's go ahead and be happy. Shout out to y'all who did, because we got the mic for that, so we appreciate y'all. We'll put the links up in there. Before we get into today's episode, which is He Said, She Said, just want to let y'all know we did do an episode that was on the fly real quick, because we don't usually do 2 episodes a week. But we did have to talk about the passing of Chadwick Boseman. We did that yesterday with Nipsey Hussle and Kobe Bryant. Obviously, you can check it out if you haven't checked it out already. Wakanda Forever, you already know.
R.I.P. Big John.
Yes, because we hit that late, so we didn't get to talk about that as well. But we will be talking about that. And, of course, we're going to probably have an episode of Allen Iverson, because we were talking yesterday, and we said that we gotta give these people their flowers before they're gone. So make sure you check it out. Rest in peace to the 3 kings that we lost. So, that being said, today's episode should be a little more upbeat, because it was definitely a downer, but it should Bettina Bunny's in the house, so it's probably gonna go real quick because she's from Bankhead. So yeah.
I can't.
So you already know. You want to introduce yourself, say anything, Bettina Bunny, before we get into it? Tell people what you got going on.
I have Bettina Bunny for Instagram, BUNNI, and am I doing my shop right now, or that's later?
Do whatever you want. It's your world.
Okay, so I have a Etsy shop. It's exclusively Bunny. I make handmade, hand-painted 3D rose wall decor, as you can see behind me. So it's just little statement pieces that I make with love and attention to detail. So check me out. Exclusively Bunny, Etsy too.
She makes them when you order it, so they ain't just sitting there in the back waiting.
It's made to order.
Made to order. Who's that for?
Get them fresh. I'm going to get me a red rose.
Yeah.
Oh, son, show him the mask, B. Show him the mask, B. Or you left it at work?
Oh, hell no, I ain't leave it at work. You must be crazy.
Come on. Get it off my shop, the merch joint. You already know. It's in this. Rebellious Wear. We do the mask now because we're in that COVID. Y'all see it? Iverson, we sold y'all. Iverson crossing up Jordan. That's the
real GOAT. The real GOAT. All
day
with the real GOAT.
How about the fabric?
Yeah, the fabric's mad comfortable. The fabric's real comfortable.
We also got a New York City joint on there. We got stuff for the ladies. Like, come on, everybody get it. Shop at my sister's joint. Get my joint. Whatever D-Rook got going on, get the joint. Like, let's get it on.
Shout out to the ladies with these questions, man, because I got the questions right here.
Oh, gosh. I'm ready.
Better be ready. You're our expert analysis for today.
Yo, and hold up. Stop sending me text messages about Democrats and Republicans, because every time I block the number, another number finds me and tells me about the Democrats and Republicans.
That ain't me.
It's mad annoying, B.
They want you to vote.
I'm a rebel on the low.
Make sure you vote, because this is obviously the year you definitely need to vote. Like, I don't think
we in the middle of the apocalypse.
I don't think that we had a real serious election until like we had Barack up in there and we had the whole rock the vote and it was lit. But y'all need to get it lit again. Like all y'all rappers and entertainers, do whatever you got to do to get us to vote. I mean, we're gonna vote, but do what you got to do to get these youngins to vote, because it's serious. We don't do the politics here, but we need to get out of where we're at right now. So make sure you vote. It's important.
Yep.
I'm stepping on my joint, so you already know. Go ahead, D-Rook.
Ladies, you got questions and we got answers.
Oh man, I know I'm answering honestly. I'm not giving you the PG joint I'm not giving you what they tell you because they just want to hit. I'm telling you what it is, what the real answer is. No sugarcoating. And then my sister's gonna tell you what she tells you too. So let's get it. D-Rook, lead us. Let's go.
I'm not hitting these questions in any chronological order. We gonna get to the juicy one.
On the point.
So I got a question from a good friend of mine's fiance. You know, she know the game. Why niggas always lying?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Why they lying? Man, I'm clueless. Cause like, if y'all would know, like, if you were 100 with us, like, how much more you could get out of us, like, you just be honest. But I guess it's like fun for you guys. You want to test the waters like a little kid. You want to, how far can I go? Like, no, it's not cool. That's mine. I'm interested in my brother because he used to be a big liar.
Well, let's be clear.
Shots fired.
Let's be clear. I never lied to the ladies. As far as
Yes.
no, I never lied what my intentions were. I told them straight up. If we're talking about like general little white lies, yes, I've lied. Just dumb shit, just because we're dumb like that. But I never told a chick like I'm gonna be in love with you when I knew I was just about to hit and be out. I never told a chick that. Like I've never done that. But white lies like I'm gonna be here and I ain't, or I'm not mad about something, but I am mad about something, or dumb little white lies like relationship lies. Like yeah, I mean every man does that, and it's just because we're dumb. I mean.
Okay, we agree on that one.
There's no reason, but as time went on, I see like there's really no point. Like it's mad stressful. I got to remember what I said, and then I might have forgot a week later, and then it gets brought back up, and then because one time somebody asked me, they said, I had went somewhere when I wasn't supposed to go somewhere. And I ended up back at that. I don't remember who the hell the people were, but I ended up back, and it was me and the chick at the time, and I think maybe it was Louis. I think Louis, my cousin Louis. I think it was him. And then I was like, yeah, something like, no, I think she brought it up. She said, so what y'all doing yesterday? And he was like, huh? What do you mean what we did yesterday? And then I was like, when we were chilling together. And he's like, oh, my bad. And he's like, he covered the fumble real quick, and then he pulled me to the side later. He's like, bro, if you want me to lie for you, you got to tell me way in advance because I didn't know what the hell happened. But it was just some dumb shit. Like I think I was just trying to stay home, play a game instead of actually going to spend time with her at the time. So I lied about it. But yeah, but it's shit like that because then you get caught up and you forgot, and then it's just no point. It's mad stressful. Just like I'm not even gonna lie, we'll probably get there eventually. But I used to be mad possessive, like. Crazy possessive. Like I used to try to lock you down. Like I wanted to check the phone. I wanted to check the call log. I wanted to know passwords. And it was I was about to put the burn into people. Like it was mad serious. But I just learned like it's mad stressful. And then the overall theme of it is if somebody wants to do something, it doesn't matter. They're gonna do it. Like whether you lock them in the basement with the key, they're going to figure out a way to do it. So if you really want to go that bad, into your business. Like, it ain't meant to be. But I'm pretty sure we'll get to my crazy shit later on.
I'm not going to get too deep into this, all right? But humans lie. Let's just get that out the way. Shout out to my real girls. The ones that pose these questions.
You have the apps?
I have a couple apps.
Well, if you have the apps, give some shine,
Oh, definitely. We're gonna do that. But for real, like I had a bunch of girls tell me everybody lies, and then no one does it better than y'all, Bettina.
I mean, that's true.
So why we always lying is a funny question when y'all lie actually more, and the straight fact that y'all get away with it easier and more often is the reason why y'all ask why we always lying, because we get caught up in shit.
I know answer for that.
Y'all so great at it.
I got the answer for that one too. I'll let you go first. Why y'all be lying?
It's definitely, we don't ask that because we're over there doing it. I don't believe in like lying. Like, I'm not saying I have not lied in the past, but as far as now, like, I'm just like, my whole energy is like, I don't need to do all that. Like, if we can't be upfront with each other, we don't really need to be with each other. And I have seen people that can't, or women that can lie, like, I don't even know. But their journeys are something that they speak about. I don't know. Like, most times, like, girls have to do all those games is like more emotional reasons. They're not getting something out of where they're at, which, not to say that that's to condone it, but that's usually why. Like, girls are just, I don't know. I'm just more straightforward. That's me.
And I respect and appreciate that. 'Cause I too am way more straightforward. Like, I had, man, I'm going there. most of my lady success, my encounters, I should call them, came from just being straight up. You know, I'm not here to tell you I'm in love with you, and I'm not. You know, I'm here to tell you what it is, and what it's going to be, and yo, it's take it or leave it. And most girls respected that, even if they ain't down with it.
Yeah.
Yo, I've learned longer. I mean, as I got older, that works a lot better. Being honest, especially like if you're in the ladies' game and you're approaching older women, I guess they've just been through so much bullshit and lies that the fact that you tell them, like, yo, this is what it is, or this is what I have, it is what it is. Like, you coming or not with what it is, you get way more play because you're being honest, and they're just tired of dealing with dudes that are lying about it, and they got to find out later.
Sure.
So, and you need to just be 100 with it because it ain't worth it.
So we're gonna stick with the fun questions.
Oh gosh.
Oh, y'all said y'all like the Mellow Hoodie Chance, so it's back. Just so y'all know. All right, next question.
You gotta cut off the sleeves. I cut off the sleeves.
Nah, this is Pac, B. You can't. Come on.
Pac's face right there, man. Cut the sleeves off.
Go ahead. Next question. We're ready.
Why dudes always cheat with ugly bitches?
I'll tell you.
I didn't write that question, by the way.
I'll answer that. Do you want to answer that? Do you know the answer? Or
Me?
Do you know the answer, or you need to know too?
I mean, that is a little perplexing.
It's very simple.
I mean, I guess because it's easy.
No. Well,
No.
yeah, that too.
No.
That too, but that's not the answer. The 100 answer is simple. Because it's just a nut. Point blank. We're not looking to move on. We're not looking to wife them. We're not looking to do anything exotic with them. Vacations, movies, dinner. We're just strictly trying to bust a nut, and that is it. And it's easy. Simple.
Yo, we said we was gonna be raw on this show. I'm gonna be raw on this show. Does pussy have a face?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
Oh my gosh. No, I like, not for nothing, I used to date this guy that he wasn't really attractive, and the reason I did it was because my mom was like, you need to try something different. It can't be all about looks. Da, 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 da. So then, like, I'm with this dude, and then he turns out to be a disaster. And then, like, it was like, what for? I mean, you don't even look good. Nothing. So then what was all this for? And ever since then, I was like, no, I don't even care how I sound. But I'm not dating somebody that I don't find attractive because it's just, no.
You have to be
The
attractive.
word is dating someone. All right. And I'm not dating someone that I don't find attractive either. But shout out to the ladies, because if there's anyone that can date an ugly person or someone that will be considered ugly.
Wait, come on now.
Huh?
There's beauty inside. Like, we're all beautiful.
Yes. Well, I'm getting
Well,
to
that person was not beautiful inside or out.
You have to love yourself, bro.
If there's anyone that can date someone that is found, I guess, not attractive by a large majority of people, because I've in my life, I've seen the beauty inside of people a lot, because I really go mostly off of energy, and a lot of people I met, you know, might not look attractive to some people, but I see a light in them, and that's enough for me. But shout out to women, because women do that more than men, and they won't hide it. Like they'll be like, I don't care. Chris Rock said it on a show. It was funny. He's like, hey, this is Kevin. He's ugly. Fine, if you want to feel that way, but he's good to me. All right. Yeah. He's a great guy, and I don't care. Yo, I'm winning. And shout out to you for that, because that's what you should be going for. If Kevin is the bag, all right, and I mean the full bag, not just the money bag. Like Kevin is gonna treat you right and everything, and y'all are gonna mesh well. Then I don't want to hear about his looks, because that good looking dude's gonna be a straight douchebag. No disrespect to me being good looking, because I'm not a douchebag, but most of them dudes gonna be straight douches, and they ain't got no appreciation for you, because it's like, yo, I can get somebody else at any time. You shouldn't be with nobody that feel that way.
That's on his Instagram in the beginning, so you already know what to do. But check it out. So I told y'all what it is. It's a nut. Period. That's all it is. Because as far as I know, y'all women, y'all get deep with it if you cheat. If you do, it's more of a mental thing. It's an emotional thing. It's a connection that you guys have, and that's way worse and deadlier than what we do. Because it's a
because then the O.J. Simpson shit start.
No, there's a lot of shit that starts.
It's going down.
But
I ain't fixing to be in no triangle, yo.
Because I'm telling you, we're not looking for anything extra. It's just like, yo, this is what time it is. Be out. Cool, I'll hit you up later. Or I'll hit you up the next time. That's it.
And I only met a handful of girls that said the same thing. Like, yo, I'm just trying to get one off. Because women feel that way too.
Yeah, that's true. I've had a lot of
good question.
Texting. This is what it is gonna be. Come, that's it. Okay, you done? Bye.
Listen, let me tell y'all women something. All right. I'll make it 8, but I think it's 9. But 8 out of 10 men cheat in some form. Period.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I think you're being lowballing it.
It's higher.
He's highballing it. 8 out of 10 men cheat.
No, I was trying to give us the benefit of the doubt of 8, but yeah, it's definitely higher.
No, it's not higher.
Yes, it is. In some form or fashion, whether it's texting, whether it's communication, whether it's actual situations popping off, every man does it. And so, yo, trust me, there's things in my life that I've seen and people that I've looked at that I didn't think would enter that category that did, and I didn't get it. And as I got older, I got it. Like, it doesn't make it right, but I got it. Especially like when you come into families and you come into responsibilities, you tend to see why people start to disconnect and start to go away, because there's so many different factors. There's work, there's kids, you don't have quality time anymore. And when you do have quality time, you're trying to rush it, and then it doesn't feel right, but then you're trying to still be you. You're still trying to be them. Like, I understand now the bigger scheme of why people disconnect and why people have affairs and why stuff happens. Again, doesn't make it right. But I just know for a fact, I'll go with my 9. 9 out of 10 men cheat in some kind of form. Period.
And based on your format, then I'm gonna go with 10 out of 10 women.
Even ugly dudes. Now,
10 out of 10 women.
Hold on. Let me finish. Based on your format, women match that. Based on your format, you said it's not just screwing around. It's texting. It's entertaining. Who does more entertaining than women? Women get hit on more than we do.
I've had some women that are riders.
Yeah, but that's not entertaining. You can't control somebody else. So that's technically
it's not.
If I get hit on,
it's another thing for that dude's number to be in your phone later, but we just friends. He was just funny.
I know many women that don't like sit there and interact with other males if they're in a committed relationship.
I know many men that don't interact with other females if they're in
a select few.
That's why I said.
All right, there's 7 billion people on Earth, and we're gonna sit here and characterize every single man and not meet the humanity in this thing. Yo, all these emotions and all these sexual desires and everything, they are primal.
Okay, we'll be 100. Exactly, we're primal. Men are more primal.
Men are more primal. Humans are primal.
No, men are
it goes both ways.
Because we want variety. We want as soon as you see a chick or a woman, however you want to phrase it, I don't need nobody coming after me. As soon as you see someone, it's like, oh shit, I wonder what she looks like naked. Oh shit, I wonder what that feels like. Oh shit, I wonder how oral is. Oh, I wonder what it would be like if we snuck off here. It's like an automatic straight go-to there. Like,
why do I not feel that way?
Bro.
Because he's on a different type of. He's a different type of person.
Okay, you know what? I get it. You're doing a good cop, bad cop. It's cool. You feel it.
I'm on a different.
He's a different type of
son.
My nigga, you a Brooklyn dude. How you gonna tell me? I lived where you lived.
I'm not the type to sit here and be like, yo, oh word, she's a squirter, son. I gotta try that. Nah.
So you don't think that if whoever you're dating at the time isn't matching that freakness whatsoever. And you know, shorty right here is
We
about.
gonna get into that question because I make freaks out of you.
So that was
Yeah.
I'm gonna just straight leave it like this, man. I'm gonna leave it like that. We gonna go to the next one.
a good question.
It was. We got great ones coming. So what do y'all want more from my good friend Sakina Aman? What do y'all want more? Success or pussy?
You talking about men?
Yep.
Nah.
I think when you're younger, it's vagina. You know what I mean? When you're younger, it's who I can get under my belt. How many I done ran through? Like, give me the trophy case, the imaginary trophy case. I think
the notches on the belt.
Yeah, I think as you get older, if you've matured and you've actually had experience in life, I think you realize that it's success. Like, it's the house, it's the family, it's the kids. It's no longer the women. It's no longer the jewelry. It's no longer the car, shit like that. I think you find out what the real joys in life are. But yeah, I think when you're younger, you're trying to hit everything that's walking, especially if you're a dude.
Before we get to Bettina, the secondary question to piggyback that was, or are both synonymous in y'all eyes?
I think when you get older again, I think if you pick the right partner, then they do go hand in hand. I
agree. I think if you pick the right partner, they do go hand in hand. And if I'm going to answer honestly, I'm someone since junior high, probably. I love love. And I don't understand how I've been such a man whore, but I love love. I love the romantic stuff. But when I got older, my mind's on the bag. My mind's on the bag more than, I done said it already 100 times. I will trade a whole 10 years worth of vagina to be Elon Musk rich, like to get the bag. Because at the end of the day, sex ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
All right, I will look for love later. I come from a place where financial stability is not necessarily a thing. I'll much rather be there and then try and sort out my social life. So I'm about the bag first.
Yeah, shout out to Zoom for putting a pop-up on my damn screen when we're recording. I appreciate that, but go ahead.
I think for women, most of the time, it's about success. Like younger, midlife, older. That's all I've been thinking about. I mean, my dad ingrained it in me. You have to like make a life for yourself, no matter who's in or out your life. And that's the most important thing. So for me, it's been success. I mean, I have wanted my stuff on the side, but that comes and goes. Like you said, like it's not about that. It's about being financially secure, being the place you want to be at. I have kids now. I want them to be a lot better off than I was even at this point. So that's my whole goal.
And I agree. I think women feel that way from the jump. They're about getting that bag and getting secure from the beginning. And I respect and I appreciate that. I grew up in a house full of that. So yeah, I can attest to that. Men are distracted from early.
Easily distracted.
I can't not co-sign because her dad's my dad.
Yeah, but he told you that too. You just was like somewhere else.
Props to my dad. If you watch this, which you probably will because your favorite is in it right now. But if you do end up watching it, shouts out to my pops because him and my moms did that me when he was young, and he could have left like most dudes do sometimes, and he went straight to the military and handled his responsibility. So shouts out to my pops.
All right, shout out to again at Sakina Loves on Instagram with that one.
You don't know how to
I want to get to an intellectual one.
That's why I got the glasses on, bro.
I know, right? I'm on my Morpheus shit. If Morpheus had here.
Y'all see me? Pop out. Let's go. You see me?
What are your honest, unfiltered thoughts on the difference between male and female sexuality or drive?
What do you mean? What's the sexuality part?
Well, really just sex drive.
Well, I think that's easy. Women's sex drive is mad higher than men.
No.
guys can bust in that.
Statistically proven.
You guys can bust in that every 5 seconds.
What?
You guys can bust in that every 5 seconds. Once we go, we gotta wait like 45 minutes or whatever. Or 10
You do? Joe don't. I don't know.
Just throwing out numbers. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. We still gotta wait is the point. And then we gotta get ready into that mind frame to go again. You guys are just like.
Maybe because you're a little older now.
You guys are like.
Ooh, shots
But
fired.
At the end of the for women, it's like up and down. So like when you're in teenage, it's like all the way up. Then you get 20s, so you're trying to like, you know, you want to settle down. So you go, you know, trying to find a person. Then mid-20s, if you do it right, you go back up. And then when you have kids, though, I want every guy to understand this. When you have kids, you do not have a desire to have sex like that right after. It's just like, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about your child, like all that. So our sex drive goes way down.
Oh, I know. And then you guys don't think you're pretty anymore. You have the same weight that you used to have. Why doesn't he look at me the same way he used to?
And babies do not keep a relationship together. They will expose your deepest, darkest secrets, and you're either gonna make it or break it when you have a kid. So you need to make sure you know who you're having kids with, because
why? Because you ain't getting no sleep, so you mad aggravated, and then it all comes out. I gotta you didn't give me no damn sleep. It's aggravating.
So point of the story is women's goes up and down. It depends on what stage of life they're at and what's going on in their life. Men, I feel like y'all's is always high until you probably reach about like 40.
It's always high until we can't get it up no more.
Yeah, there you go.
If that's the case, then for a lot of men, they can't get it. You know, dudes are struggling after 35.
Well, that ain't me.
It ain't me. Well, I'm not 35, so.
I'm older than 35.
Okay, well, according to my brother, that dudes that can't have problems getting it up is just because they are bored in their relationship.
No, this is a theory, and it's the truth. And I didn't want to say it on the joint.
That's not true.
It is. I didn't want to say it in the group chat, but in previous relationships, if it was you, sorry. I was with someone.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the disclaimers out there. I was with someone, and it used to be like rabbits, whatever. And then eventually it looked like Buddy wasn't ready to come to the party. Like, it had to be like super extra rev. And I was just like, yo, don't tell me I'm about to need the Viagra. Like, come on, this is mad early. So then to test the theory, I had the side joint.
Oh my God.
But as soon as I saw the side joint, it was like, we in the party, we shooting the club up. It was all over the walls. Like, that's my theory. So
all over the walls.
It's because it becomes boredom or it becomes repetitious. It's the same thing. Granted, if you have the right partner and you guys are fucking 50 Shades graying it and shit is you trying new shit, wigs and chains and all that good shit, then it's gonna be different. But if you have a person that is just regular shit, missionary doggy, it's probably just like, yo, we've done this before, bro. Like, we've been here.
All right, so I'm gonna get at this in a bunch of different ways. So I agree with you for the most part, Bettina, except for the fact that, again, they can skew numbers, but the numbers speak for themselves and the trials speak for themselves. Women have spoke out and said they have more of a drive, but also on top of that, to Chance's point with the orgasms, it's really like, if a woman's, playing with herself, man, 6-7 times I've heard, like, oh yeah, I've made myself come like 6-7 times. I'm like, yo, what? Now, yo, we're going at it, son. It only needs to be once. Like, where do you even find the urge to keep going in the first place? And these are older women. These are women in their 30s and above.
Because they ain't getting it from the person they're with. Basically.
I mean, if there's that could be a part of it. But then again, like, if porn stars say it too, then what? They're getting it all the time.
I'm telling you, this is the same thing.
They keep rubbing it out. So
I said about cheating, men are physical, women are emotional. So based off the emotion themselves, they can just get to that place and have at it. Men are so physical that
you can't just get to that place.
Well, you know what I mean. You got to be revved up too. Shouts out to the Rev Up. But I'm just saying, you can get to that place at a better pace. Men need to see something. They need to feel stimulated. They need to maybe pretend something. Like, it's just different.
I'm actually happy that men don't have the female sex drive, because men would be a lot worse if they did. That it's actually just a little bit more up there. The fact that you know, one release can make a man docile. Good for you, ladies. It is good. All right, that is really great. Even if you make him go quick, yo, you done won the battle. You done won the battle. Trust me. All right, you got him.
First off,
and if you make him come quick, that's on you. That is greatness on you. You can't hold that on him. That is your greatness. But I gotta get to my part 2 of this.
Okay.
So to attack your point, my brother, I don't believe in the whole boredom thing. It's clear, like, there are chemical messages in the body, and the penis speaks to that. And like, there's certain women that will turn you on or will turn you off. And the same woman can turn you off if something's going on or not going on. And he will speak to you, and you might not be listening. Like, yo, he's over her. All right?
Because he's bored.
It's not really a matter of boredom. It's really a matter of maybe something chemically ain't right, because the bond that we share with each other is a lot deeper than what we like to get into. And no one gets into that ever. Like, emotionally, internally, spiritually, and chemically, what you feel with the next person, the bond's a lot deeper than that. So he's the one that's like, yo, I'm done. And now you're in your mind like, no, but I want some. And he's like, yo, I don't want some of that. And you ain't hearing him. So you think you're bored. Nick, you ain't bored. He's over it. Get it right.
I've been bored. So
that's
I believe you.
I think that's more of a like defense mechanism. You like to use that so you can go on to the next one. That could give you, oh, that's my reason. But you don't like to stick it out. So you never know.
She places a valid point, because I don't think that I've ever been bored with a girl. Like, that's never stopped me. I've never been bored with a girl, and I'm gonna tell you if I'm bored. I'm gonna tell you if something's lacking. So we gonna figure it the hell out. But let's get to a softer question. You know, we've been getting at it. Men, what do you look for in a girl?
I don't look for girls. I look for women.
All right, what do you look for in a woman? You know, in a female.
Like I said, as I got older, it's different. Younger, didn't give a shit. Just, was she fine? Was she packing? Cool, let's get it. Older, I look for her job, stability, like how she get down. Is she boss? Is she not? Is she gonna quit work, or is she like a rider? If she has kids, like how she is with her kids, that's a big thing. Like how she takes care of them. Like, is she a mother, or is she just someone with kids? That's a big thing, because of my mom, the way she was, and my Aunt Lily and the way they were. Like, it was just a whole different upbringing. So I look at that. I like someone that knows how to play the relationship. Like, I guess because I used to be, I'm not a possessive person. Like, if you're gonna check me on why you liking that on Instagram, it's Instagram, bro. Like, it's just a like. It's not that serious. I'm not trying to bag her. I'm not trying to slide in the DM. I'm not trying to ask her for a number. That's just what we're supposed to do. You can chime in.
That's a lie. And I know for a fact that's a lie. Because I've heard about you being upset about the Instagram.
No, there's a reason why we're talking about what.
What do you mean there's a reason why? If it is, it is. You still are. You pretend to be not possessive, but you are.
You want to split a tea?
What?
You want to split a tea so I can say what the problem was about it?
That's on you. That's your stuff.
I don't care if that person likes the picture, because I'll send her stuff that'd be like, yo, so Michael B. Jordan's popping today? Like, you seen that chest? And then she happens to like, what's his face? Ryan from
Black Ink Mag. Yeah, Nine Mag.
No shade, because I wasn't trying to forget him.
Ryan is watching. No, I'm playing.
I know she digs him too. So I always throw comments on, like, I didn't tell her, I'd be like, yo, you seen your man was in the shower today with some shampoo. Like, you double tap that? Because I don't give a shit. The situation that happened here was that someone told me not to be like that with their person, but then yet they're doing it with my person. That was what it was. You told me don't talk to, I guess you already said his name earlier. You told me don't talk to Joe about certain things like Jennifer Lopez. I think one time I had to say, yo, Jennifer is bad as fuck, right, bro? And you didn't want me to do that.
No.
Said, all right,
No.
do it.
We'll get into that.
Then after that, you know what I'm saying, you DMing pictures of brothers. I was like, how you gonna tell me not to do this, but then you're doing it? It doesn't make any sense. That was my thing. As far as that, I don't care about that shit no more. Like whatever you want to like.
Okay.
Rebuttal?
I mean, he could deny it till whenever, but I mean, everybody that's close to him knows the truth. So
Must be
it is what it is. I could be possessive and I can say it truthfully and not feel some type of way. I can be. That is one of my toxic traits. But I'm learning myself and I'm trying to stay away from those things and try to realize what is it about me that is making me feel like that? Because it's not him. He's not worried about it. I am. So what is it, internally? So I could say that. You think that if you say certain things that seem negative, that is wrong, but not really. I mean, everybody has flaws. It is what it is.
I just see other people's relationship, and there's certain relationships. No, nobody here. I'm just saying in general, like all out there. There's just certain relationships that I see, and I'm like, no, I don't want that to be our relationship whatsoever. So no. But I'm also a person that it's not my relationship how you are or how you are. So it doesn't bother me. That's how y'all live. That's how y'all live. If it works for you, it works for you. Like my rules don't have to work for y'all relationship. Y'all relationship, y'all rules and y'all relationship.
Clearly.
Like if it works for me, that's all that matters. If it works for y'all, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta live it.
All right, so if I got to get into like what I'm looking for in a woman, because we went somewhere else with this.
Yeah.
Ladies, I'll answer for you. You got to be open-minded at first. Like you have to be open to new things. I grew up, I'm Caribbean. I'm Jamaican. Everybody assumed that I only listen to one type of music and know one type of food, one type of person and stuff like that. And that was not me at all. Like I was open to dating people from, different ethnic backgrounds and religions. None of that stuff mattered to me. You have to be open to who that person is. So you have to be open to me to learn who I am. Anybody who's exploratory like that's a good start. And I'm always captured by a smile to start before we get to anything like truly physical. I do have a preference physically, but I don't always act on it because there are things, emotionally and spiritually that I feel like overtake that. So somebody can have really good energy, and conversation for me is key. So like if we kick it off and we're talking and things are really vibing, like that's a big hit for me. That turns into, oh man, like, things get tingly, or you could just be really cool that way. I need you to be strong and out of the norm. Like whatever they tell you the norm is, like Bettina's kick ass, from how I digitally met her. Like, you play games and you're not just playing it to be cute. Like you're freaking good. And I got my sisters and my mom who, like, they're DIYers. They move stuff on their own. They work out. You don't put them in a corner and put them in a lady's place. There's no such thing as that. So any girl that comes out of that, that mold where, you can't tell her what it means to be a woman. You can't put her in any type of category. I really like that.
That's a good answer.
Good question. Who was that one? But we don't know.
Oh, we're about to get into a long list of questions that come from our homegirl Steph Destiny.
Good question though.
She has the good questions.
Oh gosh.
That's some good questions. So go ahead. Let's go.
So, time to put the brother sister bond on a real on a real roller coaster.
He has been waiting for
yourself,
this.
bro. Gotta expose yourself.
Yo, you trying to make people hang up?
Nope. What's the craziest thing you'd do during sex?
Oh, talking about stuff like that. I thought you meant like we about to box. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be weird for me to hear, but I've already heard in group chats already. When we play,
oh my god!
Because they like to broadcast the business.
The craziest thing I'd ever do, or I've already done.
That you would do.
That I would do. Let me ponder on that. I know you got one, Chance.
I think you've done them already.
Everything. Like, I mean, the new thing now is like 50 Shades Grey type-ish, but and exploring the level of that and as it goes higher. But I mean, I've done the threesomes, I've done the foursomes, I've done the orgies, I've done different places, driving the car, like at work, like I've done it all. So I mean,
nah. We just talking about acts. We're not talking about locations. We'll get to locations.
that's acts. I've done it.
Location.
hey.
You know what?
Said to the ladies that you were going to expose yourself. You were going to be free. Give them something.
Who, me?
Yep, give them something. Give them one.
Well, he did say 50 Shades of Grey. So you're into the domination.
I'm into being daddy dom. Like, this is what we getting down to. Like,
but are you the one tied up, or the person is?
I'm not submissive at all. No.
Okay.
No submissive.
I think you should try something different.
Ain't nobody pegging me. You're not gonna peg me. None of that shit.
Nobody said anything about pegging. Who said that?
Some of the submissives like to get pegged. They like to get their nuts hit with a
yeah, but like you said, everybody's different. You just say, I don't want to be pegged. That's it.
There's one thing. There's certain things that.
But a guy has a G spot in their butt though. So.
You wanna get in on my podcast?
Welcome to the podcast, my love.
Wake you up and I say you want to make bacon and you said yes.
Yes, I did.
Don't give me no love, son. What you do,
man? If you have Jamaican parents, right? So
okay, so what I was saying,
you didn't give us not one example, one thing. We're being exposed here. We're coming out.
I said 50 Shades. That's dom shit. People know what that is.
Nah.
That's women.
It's vague, bro. You scared? It's vague.
How more exclusive can I get?
Nope, it's vague.
I'm saying spitting in somebody's mouth. What else you want me to say? There's some things about the dom life though that it's a little weird to me. Like some of it crosses the line of looking like it's domestic violence ish.
Oh my god.
I can't get down like that. Like it just makes me feel like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing.
All right, so I'm hearing what you can't do and what you don't like, and I'm still not hearing one thing that you did do that goes there.
My sister knows what I'm saying.
Nah, the people don't know what you're saying, though.
An example of what you're talking about, and I'll tell you what it is.
All right, the people don't know what you're saying.
Y'all, there's a whole bunch of people out there that are in the dom life, and y'all know what that is.
All right, look, I'm gonna two-part this now. All right, because the second question was, how far are you willing to experiment in sex?
You didn't answer hers.
Because you still ain't answer yours.
The only thing I can think of is I never did the Mile High. That would be fun.
That's a location. That's a
been interested. Yeah, but that's kind of like different though. I mean, kind of. That's me.
Son, I should have had threesomes, foursomes.
I never had a threesome. What?
That 50 Shades of Grey talk, like, give the ladies an act. One act.
I'll choke the shit out you. If that's what you want to know.
All right, well.
I thought that was regular.
I think the ladies will find that response boring. So we heard of what you would want to do, right?
I'm not getting paid.
How far have you gone that you're willing to talk about?
I've got my ass licked.
All right, Bettina.
You would want your butt licked? I mean, I've had my ass licked too, but I mean,
Hell yeah, that's the G
the
spot.
farthest. I mean, I've done it outside, in the woods, in the movies.
I mean, that's another question. Is have you done public? But again, I'm still waiting to hear, like, you know, how far people have gone. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
I just told you my butt licked. Most men don't say that shit.
All right, cool. Because I'm gonna get into that.
That's true.
Most men are like,
Bettina, how far have you gone that you're willing to share?
I've done anal.
Okay, all right.
And you don't think that's vague? Who hasn't done anal now?
Who hasn't? Yeah, it's a thing now. It's definitely a thing now. It wasn't a thing back then. So how far have I gone?
Yeah, let's see how.
Probably got you all beat. So I've gone as far enough for her to catch it, tell her not to swallow it, and then tell her to share it with me.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
I know.
B.
I can't do that.
Absolutely B.
That one's too far for me.
I know what my own brand tastes like.
I mean, that feels like I might as well just get myself in.
I know what my own brand tastes like.
Someone asked me that once. I was like, no. Like, no. Like, am I doing that one? And I'm not getting pegged.
And shout out to her, because she looked at me like, yo, you dead ass? And I was like, yo, yeah. Why the hell not? Like, I'm going to kiss you after this anyway. Like, why not?
To each his own freak level. But when the peg,
that same girl, shout out to her, we went and hit the double rim job action. So it was supposed to be a full-on 69. And then I went and got to the other hole. And she was like, ooh. And then she went and got to the other hole. And somehow we showed off great flexibility.
I said that too. You're saying my answers.
Yeah. But
no,
you didn't say you did that.
Answers.
Well, do not spit in my mouth my shit. So
no, you didn't say that you did the 69 rim job.
Oh, it wasn't a 69 rim job, no.
Exactly. You got yours lit.
That's still big.
For you.
To you.
Oh, wait, tell me how many dudes is not telling you. If you ask them to, they'd be like, nah, I don't do that. I'm too gangster.
No, they got mad shit in the closet that they hiding. I got shit that I can pull out the closet that will scare motherfuckers and turn this shit off.
I mean, the women I know, once they ask that question, and I'm like, yeah, you can do that. They're like, word? Like, you're not afraid to say it? I'm like, for what? Like, it's the G spot. I said, you're not gonna put nothing up it, but you can definitely do what you do. Cause
man, my closet, whoa, Tina, all right. If my closet opens up, yo.
Podcast people, and this is what happens.
Run and hide. My closet opens up. That's all I got to say is run and hide. It says, so how far are we willing to experiment? Well, you already said how far you're willing to experiment. You ain't getting beat and pegged or whatever that is.
He's not getting pegged.
No, I mean, to each his own with sexuality because it's different for everyone, and I believe you should explore it. But for me, I feel like if I'm going to go to the pegging and exchanging fluids of my own, I feel like I might as well just go all the way and be bisexual and try everything.
Whoa.
That is not true.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
I just think I think I'm already there. Might as well just do it.
No, you're not. That's not the same. That's not the same.
My level of comfort doesn't go that high. I thought I was a freak with the salad, but obviously you got me. And we never.
Where's that Geico woman when I need her? That's not how any of this works.
Yeah, that's not the same.
That's just not my thing, though.
He keeps bringing up stuff that we're not even mentioning. Mm-hmm. We ask him one thing, he talking about he don't want to be pegged. Who said anything about being pegged? Now you talking about being bisexual. Nobody said nothing about that.
Hey, hold on, I gotta read this. Shout out, do it live on the air. Shout out to my man. Where'd it go? I was just reading it. I'm saying we try to do the live joints, live comments when they come. Shout out to my man Michael Johnson. He just wrote y'all best episode so far. This is the Nipsey joint. Love the growth, the authenticity this episode brought of both of you. Know the cool guys isn't a gimmick. It's who you guys are, and that's shown in the powerful episode that delivered the message. Shout out to you, Michael Johnson. We appreciate it. Live reaction, people. But nah, I don't know. I thought I was on that.
Nah, man.
Greatness.
No.
You came with some.
My closet will give you nightmares.
We exchanging things.
Yeah.
My closet will give you nightmares. All
You
right.
just made you seem like a novice right now.
I might have to do a segment all to myself and expose it to the ladies. As far as I'm willing to go, like
pull up.
I don't mind the bondage at all. Like I feel like that's cool. And I've already been beat.
You're submissive? I would have never.
Yeah.
We took turns, but I've what I won't do is I won't have my private parts abused. No. I've seen it. I've watched videos of it, and I'm not going there.
You see this right here?
No.
You see this right here?
It's
my mind blown. Because I've known this dude for a minute. Conversation.
Apparently you don't know him that well.
and the way I know him to be, where we're from or where we've lived, I would have never pictured you to have a submissive side whatsoever. This is
I want an ultra aggressive girl to just come straight take advantage of me.
Aggressive women, but I still like being in charge.
Yeah, it's called role playing, bro.
I like role playing, but I'm still in charge.
Yeah. See, this is not the same. It's not the same. I'm willing to go there. Like I need to go somewhere else.
Oh, I know. We see. You got the.
He has been like so shocked by you. Like that's all he's gonna think about.
If you would have said toss salad back, join the club, bro. I've been there. I've been put on. If you would have said eating the rim joint or the double rim, I'm like, it's cool, whatever. I got that. The bondage, I'm like, yeah, okay. You like to be trying that? That's cool, bro. But once he said the exchange pops, I just know because somebody asked me one time would I do it, and I was just like, whoa. No.
We just use a little whip, just a little one, It's a little whip.
Yeah, first off, you're not whipping me, bro. I've already been locked up. I don't want anything to do with being tied up with handcuffs or looking like I can't get away from something. It brings me, what's that, PTSD? Like, nah, I'm cool. I don't want any flashbacks of not being in control of moving. All right, next question.
Wait, how far are you willing to
go? I thought that's what she won't do.
Wait, what?
Did she answer what she won't do?
What I won't do?
Yeah, she said she won't. What she won't do.
How far am I willing to go for the right person? Like, I feel like I go pretty far. Like with the domination stuff, I would do that, but I want to be the one in charge.
Bloodline.
I'm an alpha female, and it just makes me feel good. And so I could do that like all day and all night. But as far as like you hitting me, no, I don't. Like whipping me, I don't think so. I wouldn't be about that.
Because I'm an alpha male, I can, and I'm also someone who loves the idea of that, one day I'm going to be like the next great actor. I can act and pretend the submissive because it's just fantasy. Real shit is just still real shit. Like I'll break restraints and show you who I am. So like real shit is just real shit. Fun is fun, and I wanna experiment, Like sex is like going to freaking outer space. It's like the great beyond.
I appreciate I'm willing to go. That explore the sexuality, because people try to make it like a male thing to where you have to be too cool for school to try certain things. Like if you try the rim shit, then oh my nigga, like you gay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been that stigma. So I appreciate people that explore their fantasies and the sexuality, because sexuality isn't what's the word or what's the phrase? It isn't black and white. Like there's different shades of sexuality. So I appreciate it. I like the fact that you're doing your thing. Like get it, bro. It's just that color don't go for me.
Ladies, let me know if one day you want me to open up my closet. I'll do a whole thing on that. I'll bust the closet open.
Yeah, for all y'all watching, I know y'all mind blown too, right? You didn't know that was coming.
Man, that was weak compared to what's in the closet.
I did not know.
We'll open the closet up one day.
Forever. I ain't know.
Yo, keep things spicy, man.
Next question.
See, have you ever had sex in public? And you done jumped into that like real quick.
I feel like that's easy. Who hasn't now?
A lot of people still haven't.
People.
You got people in middle school doing that now.
No, not now.
I don't know about
They've been
anybody
doing
who's
that.
having sex in middle school, so.
I grew up with that. They've been doing that. That's different. That's not public. That's middle school.
Yeah.
That's middle school. That it got dead near normal.
I think us three. That's a yes. That's gotta be obvious.
Yeah, but give some detail. Like we just gonna leave the people with some vague yes. Like that's boring.
What is this? XXNXX?
Man, it's boring as hell. All right.
That's a good sign in case you guys are lonely and you need a little action. Check that out.
Oh God.
I've done it when I was in the military. I did it in my building on the floor where people can just walk through that door and see what's popping off as soon as they walk through the door on those steps right there. I've done it driving a car, like going on the highway, going to a destination, and they were boom right there. Everywhere, like anything, any place.
All right, so
a beach.
There were 2 bathrooms that were blessed. That I literally like. There was some anxious moment in it because it's like, yo, there are people right outside, and anyone could be standing out here banging on the door now because we shouldn't be in here. But my college bathroom is like the number one because it's like, yo, they're really strict at that school, and they got a camera on every corner. There's no blind spots in that place, so they know I was in the girls' bathroom. And the very next day, my card to get in school wouldn't work. So I'm just like, damn. I'm like, they know. Oh my God, they know. Like, is someone gonna call me later and be like, yo, we gotta talk to you? But it never got to that. The beach was my favorite. It was absolutely my favorite because there was like, it's Coney Island Beach too. Like there's like thousands of people on the beach that day, and this like an English kid. He's like, Mom, I think those 2 people. And I looked over at him. I'm like, yes, yes. Okay, that's what's going on right here, right now. I was feeling myself.
Take him to poop.
Okay.
My favorite place, though, I guess my favorite time would be out in the rain. But my favorite moment was the beach. Like, just go out there and let that extra adrenaline kick in because you feel like you're doing something wrong, but it's fun to do something wrong. You know, it's this harmless fun. I'll pay the ticket, yo. I'll pay the indecent exposure if it ever comes down.
I did on the subway in New York.
Oh, no.
We weren't sitting down. I
mean, still, it's dirty.
I had to put disclaimer because I had no idea this pod was going to go sexual. I thought we were about to get some why men and women think different. And we don't.
Hey, man, women got questions, yo. You said that we were going to be ready to answer and deliver.
I thought like I was going to tell women why they getting done dirty. I didn't know why I was telling why they getting done dirty. Like, this is a whole different field right here. But go ahead, next question.
Okay. So speaking of women getting done dirty, right?
We're an hour already.
Oh my God.
So
this is the livest he's ever been in the segments too. So you know. So clearly,
wait, what?
This is the livest he's ever been in the segments too. So this must be the field and the category that he wants to be in. I always get the cool, calm. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
He was ready for
this. The people say I'm liver than you.
Back, shouts out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Show love to each other.
Man, yo, so why do men cheat on their significant other? Like, why is? Because other than, I don't want to hear the whole just a nut thing. Like, that's why we have sex with ugly girls, quote unquote ugly girls. Because I can see the beauty in anyone.
Okay,
I ain't a grade in your face. Why do men cheat on their significant other? If you're in a committed relationship, why do you cheat? And it's to be honest, I don't like the idea of it, and I know that I have cheated before, and I can give my reason, and I'm not proud of my reason, even though it's an answer. I don't like it, and it was something outside of my character that I'm not going to ever again. I don't care what position I feel like I'm in, nothing. Like, I'm just out. If I feel like that's where we at with it, like I'm out. But why?
I'm gonna say this. I've been listening to, and my brother already knows where I'm going with this. I've been listening to Charlamagne the God, on the Breakfast Club. And I don't believe in like everything he says, but there's a lot of things that I feel that resonate. And so he said, as far as why men cheat is because of the male ego. You guys are trying to stroke a male ego, and basically like it's not the way to go. When you really love someone and you put your all into that person, like everything opens up as far as like opportunities and all that stuff when you're doing right by your woman, not when you're cheating. When you're cheating, shit is about to go wrong because you're doing the wrong thing. And that's just like doing your male ego thing. And that's, I feel like that's the truth to what he said, but I know my brother thinks otherwise.
Well, I think different for two different age brackets. I think when you're young is what I said. It's because you're bored or male ego or just trying to get everything. I think
older men don't get bored.
I think they get bored too, but I mean, but you're older, so I expect you to think different and actually have a conversation with your partner and saying,
which is not true because grown ass people act like freaking little kids. So yeah, carry on.
You should, but
but when you're watering your own grass, it will flourish, it'll grow. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if you focus more on your relationship and what is missing, being honest about it, then you can get to another type of level of your relationship instead of having to cheat.
I agree with that. I said communication.
No, I didn't say you're not. I'm just.
But what I think they do, and this is something that I learned as I got older, being in relationships and being older, I think there is validity to you feel like you don't have your person's attention. Like when work comes into play and if kids come into play, you get on the schedule, you get on a routine. And if you feel like the routine is always the same, it's this, no time. This, no time. I feel like either side, the man or the woman, could feel like, yo, like they're not seeing me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel neglected. So you tend to go towards the person that's showing you attention, which is going to be anybody, obviously, because people think the grass is greener when it isn't. It's the same shit once you stay with that person too. But if I feel like I'm not getting attention from so-and-so is blowing me up, I'm like, well, she ain't fucking with me anyway, so whatever. Like, at least she's going to show me some attention. So I think that's why it happens. I think you feel...
and that's not an adult response.
Nigga,
we talk about being adults, we talk about being older, but I get it. But we talk about being older, and I actually hate humanity for it because we sit here and we press kids, and I feel like kids, anything a child does, even up to you're like 21, most of that stuff is emotional responses, is impulsive, and when you're older, you're not as impulsive. This stuff is thought out. Like you said, oh, I'm not getting enough attention from this person. So we don't express that to the next person. We express that in the way that leads to, the tragedy. And then here we are. And I felt like I was better than that time when I cheated. I felt like I was the type of person that should have been expressing that because that's what I believe. And that's what I said I would do. And experience is a great teacher because I never had that experience of the feelings that I was having before. So I did act impulsive. I was, when that happened, I was soft. I was straight in my feelings and feeling real sorry for my damn self. And then I did that. And then I was like looking at myself like, man, you're way better than that. Like, it's so much different if we're taking a break. Then we're taking a break, or you said it's over, then my mind's in a different platform. But as long as we're together, I need to not be in that place where something like that could ever happen again.
Don't get a puppy if you ain't ready about that life. Go ahead.
Right. I need to not be in that place. We need to not be in that place. We need to be in that place where we talk to each other about that stuff and we figure it out before it turns into something worse. Because we could figure it out in part properly, right? And be like, yo, look, shit slowed down or whatever, and it's not working out. And then it's like, all right, well, either we try to make this work, huh?
It's called snowballing.
Snowballing, right.
when you exchange shit that you said you like to do, it's called snowballing.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep, it's right here.
I'm a snowballer then. So we're supposed to work shit out because we're adults. We're supposed to be able to talk things out because we're adults. The same thing that we teach the kids to do that we don't practice. We're supposed to be able to do that. So there's a game you can play. It's called 365 Naughty Nights. All right. And I think it's best for couples, especially since y'all keep talking about couples that have children, and y'all talk about them more with the cheating than we've been talking about just general cheating. 365 Naughty Nights and Tempt or Tease. There's a whole bunch of other games that you can get. Play these games. Like I had sex in a closet at, a little while ago. I think parents should have sex in the closet a lot. I feel like quickies are a fun thing when you're young and you're just trying to get one off in a place that you probably shouldn't or whatever. But revert back to these things where we had fun with. Like, oh man, yo, remember the excitement that you felt when you don't want to get caught? So now I don't want to be caught by the kids. So, all right, we don't want to be caught. We want to be quiet. Let's hit the closet up. Let's go to the basement. Let's go to the laundry room. Let's go away for a night and have somebody come babysit. You know, let's hit the loop in, hit that place up. Oh man, you can definitely snowball there. Like adults can still have fun. Being old does not mean you have to be miserable. Being married does not mean you have to be miserable. And being married does not mean you have to like kill your personal life that you have with that person. You married that person. That person's supposed to be your partner. Y'all supposed to be like the tag team champions of the world. And instead, it seems like a lot of married people and a lot of parents say it's like the kids and work and schedule came between y'all. Y'all come between that. Literally come between that. All right, in between that and find your fun in the middle of it all the time, and things will be just fine. I got examples of people doing that, so I'm trying to piggyback what they're doing, and I'm looking for that whenever it is that, you know, someone likes it and puts a ring on it for me, because we're in another stage. All right, so shorties, look, when a ring does go on it, which probably would mean that I propose because I don't want to be proposed to.
Talk about snowballing on here.
Put some diamonds in my shit. I put some bling in it. You ain't getting bling by yourself no more. I want some bling too.
You can find out in Flatbush Ave.
But I think like a lot of time people like are scared to tell the other person how they feel. Like they don't want to hurt their feelings. So it's like, oh, you know, like it's getting boring. That sounds bad. But if you're being honest with the person and maybe that person feels that way too, and then you guys could like get to another point. But if everybody's scared, you're not going to get nowhere. It just doesn't make sense. You just have to be honest, and you just have to like lay it out there, because you never know where that person is either.
We mentioned that yesterday. Take that first step in faith, even if you can't see the stairs.
Yeah.
All right? Like, adults get scared too. I think adults get scared more than kids do.
Yeah.
So if you're afraid, like, you know, find that by a point of bravery, especially if you're trying to hold on to your lady or to your man. Like, find that point of bravery and save and keep your relationship together. You know, you have that awesome story to tell about 50 years. There's gonna be ups and downs, and that's what makes the story awesome. Like, if it was just perfect or it just seemed that way, then it's whack. Your story's bland. Like, if there's a wedding and it rained, because I heard of one, and y'all still had the littest wedding, that's the wedding that we are going to talk about for years to come. Not the one where it was sunny and perfect and nothing extravagant happened.
It depends what you was like, though. I'm
be super lit at my wedding, so it is.
Yeah, I need to go to your wedding because your wedding is probably gonna be like crazy.
A lot of fucking snowballing out there.
All right, and the lady that I'm thinking about that might be in the wedding has already done what I want to do, so we will skydive to the altar.
Oh damn!
And your shoe better open. Like that episode of Fresh Prince.
Oh my god!
Word.
Look, to say what you were saying, I think a lot of it's laziness. I think people just think the grass is greener. So a lot of people don't want to have the communication. A lot of people think it's easier just to dump that person and go on to the next. What it boils down to is simple. If you really care about the person, you're going to try. You're going to make the effort. You're going to try to communicate. You're going to try to figure out ways to make your shit better and spice it up if you care about that person. If you don't really care about the person, you're going to find any example or any reason to sit there and be like, nah, man, it's cool on the other side. I'm out. Period.
I try to tell my oldest niece this, like, so we like to have fun as people, and then everybody gets into the what have you done for me lately thing. And when was the last fun thing that we did? Most of our life that we're gonna have is very pedestrian. It's gonna be repetitive, it's gonna be tedious, whatever you want to call it. It's gonna be routine. And then we have those moments. You hold on to those moments. That moment you go to Disney, that moment y'all take a trip to Paris, you hold on to that moment. That moment you take that trip to Miami, y'all had that great weekend. Those are moments. You hold on to those moments and you carry those moments until the next moment. And then you try to be spicy in between those moments with little things if you can. But, you know, I'm tired of hearing people saying this stuff got boring. This stuff gets boring. Yes, go talk to each other, because it's boring both ways. All right. Life is boring outside of when we have either great tragedy or great triumph. Life is boring for the most part. And then something happens, something booms. All right. Then you're pregnant, and then life's not boring anymore. Life's like, oh shit. And oh shit is exciting until, you know, it ain't.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same with anybody. It all becomes the same thing. In the beginning, it's fresh, it's lovely, it's beautiful, and then it becomes routine. So it's up to you and your partner to figure out how you keep it fun and spicy.
For my brother, 1, 2, 3, all in. He knows what I'm talking about when he's watching this. 1, 2, 3, all in. People, let's be all in. All right, you love that person, all in and make it work.
Agreed.
How many more questions we got? I'm gonna have to make part 1, part 2 of this.
Yo, I'm gonna go to Chance. What's the first thing you notice when you meet a woman? What's a must-have feature that she needs so that you make a move?
We're talking about physically?
On site, son. On site.
Talking about physically?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a feature.
I'm into eyes.
I like that.
Eyes gets me every time. If we're talking about the obvious thing that males go after, breast. Obviously, breast.
That's not obvious.
No, it ain't.
Like ass.
I'm just saying, like, if we're going to the obvious titties and ass answer, then it's that. But on site for me, it's eyes. Like, I love eyes.
So on site for me, I look from here up first, and I'm like,
women, I look shoes down, right? Shoes up.
No.
I know a lot of shoes up.
If she's wearing open toes, I know a bunch that will look at the feet first. All right, and if y'all never seen the movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy, go check that out. All right, because feet make you run away. Matter of fact, we're gonna throw that one in there. Y'all gonna see that clip. We're gonna make sure that clip get in there. Y'all know what that look like. All right, Chance, we're gonna throw that clip in there. The feet make you run away. Yeah, we're gonna throw that clip in there, yo. I'm gonna send you that clip. We're gonna throw that in there. Feet make you run. I look up, and like I said, I like a smile, but I love eyes. I think brown eyes aren't appreciated enough.
Nope.
I love blue, green, but I like deep eyes. So everybody, you can have the same color eyes as the next girl, but your eyes don't feel deep to me. Like your glare, your stare doesn't feel captivating.
I'm a sky blue guy.
You're a sky blue guy?
But I do like the mint condition ones.
So I'm more of a dark tone or a honey brown. Like I'm cool with that over the hazels. You know, I think people just went with it like it's a trend. Then I look from the waist down. Like I skip your breasts. I go to the waist down. And I'm like, yo, what's going on down here? All right, look the hips, the booty, the thighs looking like, all right, is she a fit looking chick? Because I really love those. Right. Like any chick that look like she can probably kick my ass in a race or in an actual fight, I'm like, yo, word, sign me up. Okay, I might be marrying a UFC fighter one day. I'll look hair up and then waist down, and then I'll work with everything else in between.
See,
I'm be honest, like you ain't breastfeeding me. I get it. The breasts are somewhat of an accessory, but you ain't. I'm not milking you for sustenance. We ain't going there.
Like snowballing. All right, what about you? What do you look for?
The first thing that I notice is height. I ain't gonna lie. I like tall guys. 5'10" taller.
Shots fired again.
Hey, who?
Her brother's short.
My nigga, she ain't gonna date me.
Hell no.
I'm just saying but it also says that she didn't look at you and go, you know what? Like my brother's a good standard for the criteria here.
I hope she didn't.
You ain't on the tall, dark, and handsome. I heard a lot of women, relate the man that they're looking for to their dad.
Well, my dad's
My dad's short.
maybe the work ethic, but he's short as shit.
And I like a skinny, but not super skinny, kind of build too. What?
Like a dad bod.
No, not a dad bod.
In between.
No, you're skinny, but you're not super, super skinny. And you're not athletic. You're not muscular either. It's just.
So she likes a slim, thick guy.
Slim, thick? No, I said slim, fit. Slim, fit. Like the polo shirts, all right? I got a few of those.
Can I help you, baby? Okay, go back.
Go back where?
Downstairs. Oh, you gotta use the bathroom?
Whatever.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, guys. Bella Bunny.
Nope, life happens. No need to apologize. This is real life right here. All right, our podcast is real life.
Yeah, another shout out. Jessica Gibson. Best episode yet. With the rock star. It's from the last episode we did. Hopefully this is gonna be a banger as well. We appreciate that. Next question. How many we got left? No, because I'm just wondering, we're at an hour and 17 minutes already.
So, y'all, all right. This is a general question, and this will be our last one. If you could choose anywhere in the world to live, where would you go? Why and who would you bring?
Anywhere in the world.
Is this like your life is done type thing, or just if you wanted to bring your mom or some shit like that?
I'm gonna get to it. I'm bringing my mom. That's what I'm saying. So if anywhere in the world to go.
So it's anybody though.
Yeah, who would you bring? I'm bringing my mom.
Okay, go ahead, Bettina.
Come here. Stop playing. If you're gonna come here.
Or jump in.
What's up, Bella?
Hola.
Bella Bunny.
Hello.
That's my friend Daryl. D-Rook.
You about to be the mascot for the podcast.
So if you could live anywhere, where would you live and why? In the world. You got to be quicker than that.
Disneyland.
Uncle's house.
No, it's a big. Oh yes, that's a great idea.
What?
Oh.
Yep, because Uncle's house is close to Disneyland.
Because I can see my friends and I miss them so much.
Boom, there it is.
All right, go ahead, go. Say bye.
Bye, Bella.
Bye.
All right, so where would you go? Let's go. We got to think quicker than that.
Yeah, man. So where would you go?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I would go probably. I think I might go to Germany because it's it's a different part of the world and it's more cultured to me, and you can get to different places quickly. So you can go to Italy right there. You can go to UK. I just want to be somewhere different. And I would take my kids I have to think about taking my mother. If she act right, I'll take her.
Come with me.
I hear that.
And then if my husband acts right, then I might take him too. Maybe.
For me, it's Amsterdam. I always wanted to go there, and I want to brew my own beer.
Ooh.
And that's one of the places, like Amsterdam, Belgium. So one of the places I always wanted to be. I could still watch soccer, which is, world's number one.
Gotta go there. Down.
I love to blow down. So I got the best of all the worlds, and then I'm adaptable, and so is my mom. Like my mom will be anywhere, and all these people in Amsterdam will like love her and know her by name within weeks. So like we can go there and set up shop like she did here, and it'll be business as usual. So that'll be my spot, man. And y'all will drink and support my beer.
Yep. Chance.
I would take my mom.
Of course.
My children. My lady. We'd all go to Greece. I think it'd be the ill spot. I know it's got to be full of beautiful scenery. Come on. Everybody want to go to Greece, so I don't really have to explain it. But I would go to Greece, and I take my family with me. And my dog, I guess, can come. Probably can't. They'd probably be big by then. You haven't seen him, check Instagram. Yes.
I'm curious. Right? Remember when Chris Rock said you can be married and miserable or single and lonely?
Why did I get married?
Well, I mean, he said it on his stand-up before he did the movie. But yeah, so actually the last question, because we answered all the questions, was would you rather be in a relationship or single, and why? And y'all two are committed. But you already know why you're in a relationship, because like I said, you should find that partner, your tag team champion. So I think that answers it for both of y'all, but y'all can go into a little bit of detail for the people.
I'll let my sister go first.
I like to be in a relationship. I like that best friend vibe, that I got your back, you got my back, that we're in it till forever. I like that better than even like when you feel something in the beginning of something new, like that dies. Like, but something like this, a bond like this, that is like, it feels different, it feels everlasting. That to me is what makes it better. So what about you?
I like to be single because I can fuck everything. No, I'm just playing.
He ain't playing.
I like the relationship. I like having.
Because you got to be bored.
I like to have a partner. I like to have someone that holds you down, someone that you wake up to every day. I love the kids aspect. I love watching them grow. I love teaching them things. Like, I think we talked off the mic before, but when it happened to me, it happened at the time that I needed it to happen, because a lot of shit happened that went left, and I was basically like lost for a long time. So when the situation came, it's exactly what I needed to find myself again. So love got me to where I need to be again. So that's what I love about it. Like I'd have that over being single any day.
For me, it's just a matter of the situation. Sometimes you're with someone and you don't have that right partner, you don't have that right click, and things feel like two magnets pressing up against each other. They'll never touch. Like it's yeah. So, and I feel like you need that person that's going to lift you up, and they have to see you for who you are and be adaptable. As we grow, we're going to change. Some things about us is going to change, and you have to not only see that, but be able to adapt with that and grow and mold and change. You're constantly shifting with that person. So I'm not, in y'all situation as yet, but I see that, maybe in my future at some point where, someone's really pushing my agenda and theirs, and it's our agenda. Like, if I'm grinding for something, we shooting this podcast. We're serious. Like, how can this shit be better? Promotion, all of that stuff. I still want to act. I still feel like, I'm one hell of a secret, best kept secret. Like, how you gonna make me better? Because if we're making each other better, then our relationship is bomb. Like, if it's just me pushing for you, or if it's you just pushing for me and you're giving me all and I'm not giving anything back, like, eventually I'm gonna feel that, or I'm gonna see that, and that's gonna be whack. And so we can't have that. So right now, like, single is cool. I don't mind being alone. That's why I take my mom with me in the one place that I'll go.
She wants to hi to me, though.
Huh?
Say hi to me, though.
She's busy, man. She's a hustler. These damn Jamaicans, these Kingstonians. So like, my mom is easy at being alone, just like me. Like, I can be in my peace and not feel lonely. Like, cause I'm like I said earlier in the podcast, like, I'm focused on the bag. I'm focused on other stuff, but I'm still a lover boy. So I still want that, but I'm not putting myself in a position where I'm going to sacrifice who I am for that and then not be happy. Like, I want it all. I want to be happy and get all the things that I want. And that's out there. That's possible.
Yep.
So single for now.
We can touch it later, but I think there's strength in being alone. Sometimes you need to be alone to find yourself. So, but like I said, we can talk about that later. Talk about that. I definitely believe that we should talk about mental health, all that good stuff later. But I think it's more rewarding growing old with somebody and figuring out the relationship. Look at my man plugging on my merch. It's in the link, bro. It's in the link. You want that lifestyle hoodie? Because it's hoodie season. And then we in COVID too, so you get the mask too. It's all in the link.
September.
Merch. You see it, Rebellion Square. But yeah, I think it's more rewarding to grow old with somebody, because it's easier to be like, nah, I'm just going to date them and find somebody else and bounce from one person to the next person. That's easy, but I think it's very unfulfilling to bounce from one person to the next.
I agree.
What? My nigga, we agree on something, bro. This is like a breakthrough. This has never happened. Like, I might have to put in the post.
This is because you're like 40 something, like, finally.
Yo, put in the comments. I don't look 40 though, right?
I'm Dr. Phil out this piece. I created this breakthrough.
Brother Phil. All right, so this is it. It's an hour and 30. I don't even know if I should cut it down to like part one, part two. Shout out to Google for messing my shit up again. But I don't know if I should cut it down to 1, 2. But this is what it is right now, people. This was the He Said, She Said, maybe the first edition of many to come. Maybe we'll just keep on doing some topics. If you like Bettina Bunny up in here, put in the comments that you was feeling it being here. Don't be mean, though. If you didn't like it, don't say it. But if you like
it. No, be real.
There you go. Be real.
You won't call me every single day, so.
It's a free country. Speak your mind.
But
I had fun having Bettina on the show.
I did too.
Thank you. I had fun too.
Many more to come.
We'll see. Time is money.
Well, y'all better start hitting the Patreon, because if people start charging me, I need to have some shit to get back.
Cash App, Bettina Bunny, BUNNI.
D-Rook already said he's not taking a cut, so we good. Good here. But yeah, so y'all already know D-Rook. Y'all know me. I know Bettina Bunny now. I'm gonna put her shop in the description box so y'all can cop those flowers and whatever else. You already saw the Instagram if you try to stalk her. But the brother-in-law crazy, so relax.
Oh God.
I mean, he do his thing. Relax. But you already noticed what it is, so one love like always. Until the next time, we catch y'all. Tatted ladies and ladies only in small bikinis. They see my tatted body, now they say I'm with the